that's happening inside the British monarchy right now, you would have thought that certain individuals or indeed certain organisations may give a little bit more respect and deference to, of course, those that are really struggling. I'm talking, of course, about the Duchess of York, who's going through her own personal cancer battle, whether you like it or not, or whether you're a fan of her or not. Nobody wishes anybody any ill health. It's difficult, you know, and I think so far that she's dealt with her particular diagnosis with great aplomb, you know, gone on there, shown people that, you know, you have to carry on, have to, you know, move forward, as she's been very open about it. I think this is the new monarchy, you know, showing us that, well, they're not, you know, infallible. They too can get things like you and I can, and they have to battle forward. But now, as one can imagine, you know, not just literally the Duchess of York, Sarah Ferguson herself, but her daughters, and of course her ex-husband, Prince Andrew, have this now to contend with. Not very nice. Let me share with you. Hi, how are you? Nice to see you. We'll have a wave. Yes, thank you so much for your time today. I know, it's always lovely, isn't it, to spend time together. By the way, I'm glad you enjoyed the video about Sophia Loren and, of course, Her Majesty the Queen. Lovely story, isn't it, you know? Tommy Steele, thank you for that. It was a lovely, lovely thing. I love meeting these people who were there. That's the thing, you know, because they tell you their version of events. And when you've met them and you say, what was it like being near Cecil B. DeMille? And he said, pretty terrifying, actually, you know, because he was such a big director. He was part of the lineup, you see. I said, what was Sophia Loren like, Tommy? And he said, oh, she was beautiful. But apparently not as beautiful as his wife. He quickly remembered Anne. Yes, you see, Anne's from Leeds, Tommy Steele's wife. Lovely woman. Air Hills, I think. Northerner. Yes, you see, makes you bond. That's the thing. Back as ever to your royal story of the day. Now, as you know, Netflix are coming out with this sort of thing called Scoop, based on the book by the producer who put together the Newsnight interview with the former royal known as Prince Andrew, the Duke of York. And it's really sort of naff, you know, I mean, there's no other way to describe it. Gillian Anderson takes on the role of Emily Maitlis, and apparently, according to a source, Emily's none too thrilled, as ever, we have to say allegedly, with the baggy eyes that Gillian's been given to represent her on camera. Yes, the truth hurts, doesn't it, Miss Maitlis? You know, not always the thing you want to see. Now, I don't know if you know this, but the producer, Sam McAllister, and of course Emily Maitlis are now not the best of friends. They fell out because they've both got streaming deals, both doing their own version of events about this particular thing. Now, I can tell you first, an exclusive here on the show, that the Palace wouldn't mind seeing a copy of this. Apparently the request has gone out to Netflix, no response back. Now, you can understand why they want a copy of this, because not only are they basing it on the televisual interview, but the behind the scenes, the dealings with Buckingham Palace, that sort of stuff. Now, I would say that legal recourse will say that they've been very careful about what to do, what to say, and working alongside alleged notes from Sam McAllister. But nonetheless, do we really need this dredging up again? And as I pointed out to you recently, you know, the Partygate thing on Channel 4 with Boris Johnson, and of course Prince Andrew, the musical on Channel 4 also, complete and utter disasters. Apart from people looking to say, do they look like them, like Rufus Sewell or something like that? What's to know, what's to see? No great revelations, and obviously with the legal attachments, nothing's going to come forward. But how crass, even at a personal request from the Palace to say, well, can we check it out for authenticity? That, you know, we have our version of events also. Apparently Netflix, etc., and the production team simply don't want to know. I have to say that this, I feel, is a little bit unkind, as I'm sure everyone in our community will agree. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.